So Devin Haney is receiving $3 million to face Jorge Linares coming up in May. So what do I think about that? Well, is that fight worth $3 million? Well, I mean, you got Jorge Linares. I think he's pretty much over the hill, pretty much, man. I mean, the dude, he's been knocked out quite a few times. Good fighter still, though. Managed to drop Lomachenko, but then Loma knocked him out 10th round. So is this really $3 million worthy? This dude, Devin Haney fights on the zone. So a lot of people are saying, well, gee, like, how is they justifying paying Devin Haney $3 million to fight somebody of this caliber, like a Jorge Linares? That's more in line of that's more in line of Devin Haney fighting like a Lomachenko or shit, man. Even like a threat like Richard Comey or something like that. Somebody that's like a serious threat. So a lot of people are saying, well, maybe his subscriber count is high at the zone. Maybe that's the reason why they paying this kid so much bread. He made $2 million to fight Gamboa. And I hear people say all the time that Teofimo Lopez didn't deserve $2 million because what's Teofimo getting to fight Kambosos with $2 million? So how is it okay for Devin Haney to get $2 million to fight Gamboa, but it's not okay for Teofimo to get $2 million to fight Kambosos? Kambosos is much more of a real threat towards Teo than Gamboa was ever a threat to Devin Haney, as far as I'm concerned. So, I mean, it is what it is. They gotta get their bags. They gotta get their bags. You can't hate on the bags, man. But I'm just saying, you can't call out one and don't call out the other, man. You know me. I'm not biased, man. I don't take sides like that. I just call things for what it is. I think this is a little too much to be. I think this is a lot of money for this kind of caliber of fight, in my opinion. But I mean, I can't get mad at the brother for getting his money. But when you think about it on the financial aspect, nah, this is not like it don't garner that much, man. But hey, we don't know what's going on. Maybe, like I said, he could be bringing in subscribers heavy to the zone. But another thing that's strange about all of this is, man, just like with cause Canelo and the Avenue Darren fight, how did Jorge Linares get all the way up in the ranks like that? You know what I'm saying? How do he get up to number 3? I believe he's number 3, correct? How do he get up there in the ranks just like that, man? What has he done? It's just like, with Avenue Darren. A lot of people think that was Canelo's fault or whatever the case may be, but that's the sanctioning bodies did that shit. They ranked him up there. A lot of people believe, though. I saw comments where people were saying they think Canelo and them had something to do with that, and they was picking through fighters, and they just pulled him up through the ranks because he knew Canelo knew his style, and he wanted a light touch before he jumped into the Caleb Plant and the Billy Joe fight. I know that shit sound real possible, man. You don't know what be going on a lot of the time. That could be true, but nonetheless, man, on the surface, it's like it's the sanctioning bodies doing all of this shit. And I think, like I said, this should be a good fight for Devin, but Devin's clearly gonna outbox this dude, man, in my opinion. So shout out to Devin, man, for getting that $3 million bag. I hear you. After taxes, though, we already know what time it is when Uncle Sam come grab up your money, and then you got to pay all the other stuff, and I don't know, you probably end up with $1 million. Still ain't bad. Bro. Maybe a little bit more than $1 million, 1.5, something like that, before it's all said and done. But shout out to Devin Haney, man. Get it, man. But this ain't really. This is like, I mean, shit, man. This is not even Ryan Garcia had a better step up fight than this, man. I mean, Luke Campbell's a better fighter than he's much more of a better fighter in my opinion than Jorge Linares is. You know what I mean? And I think after this, bro, I don't know where Devin goes after this, man, but they gotta step it up, man. Because Tiafimo already stepped it up like 3 times. Nakatani, Komei, and Lomachenko. So you got Tank dancing all around divisions and all of that, not really fighting anybody. You got Ryan Garcia running his mouth, had a nice little step up fight. He think he's Superman. And now you got Devin Haney, which I like Devin Haney. Him and Loma was going back and forth, and all of a sudden, now he fighting Jorge Linares. And then now Loma fighting, supposed to be fighting Nakatani. This shit is crazy, man. But whatever. Nakatani, yo, what belt does Nakatani even hold, bro? I don't even think he doesn't even have a belt. He don't even have a belt. It's crazy, man. But all right, I'm off this. Let me know what y'all think about Devin Haney winning making $3 million off this fight against Jorge Linares. Drop a comment. I'll see y'all later. Peace.